What's up, sports fans? Welcome to Sports World with All Sports Matter. I'm Ipti, he's Goody, and today we will be talking about Paul Pogba trade from Juventus to Manchester United.
Now today they're going to medical right now, so for a $110 million bid. Now for me, I would think it would be a good idea for 110.
And that's in pounds, not in dollars.
Yeah, so I don't think it's even worth for at least 100. I would say around at least 70 to 80. He's a really young. He has many assists. He made at least 3 goals last season, but he made good key plays and amazing placement for many players to score a lot more goals and lead them to the Champions League. So what I like to say is that a lot of players are overrated or underrated, and I would like to compare at least one sport. Would like to say baseball. Baseball is the most highest paid for player in the world. So I would like to compare from Pogba to Manchester United for $110 million fee to, in my own opinion, Bryce Harper getting $200 million to go into at least the Yankees or the Red Sox, because both those two teams are the most hated or loved. You can't have it between.
And then you got to remember, 110 million pounds equal to $130 million. That's a lot for any player. Even players like Messi and Ronaldo, I don't think they deserve that much money and they're the two of the greatest players in the world. And for Paul Pogba, as good as he is, I think the most amount of money he deserves is 70 or 65 million pounds to 70 million pounds.
Now for Juventus on the other side, they have $110 million for just one player. One young but really good player. So what's left for them? They already have a good defense where they have like at least 6 or 7 defenders who can they can't get penetrated, seriously. Like, it's hard to get through, it's hard to get past them because they're really good. And they need...
Again, we're talking about pounds, not dollars.
Yeah.
And then all the 110 million pounds that they did get from Manchester United, it is good for them because right after they accepted the terms, they signed Gonzalo Higuain. He might not be really good in Argentina stats-wise, but for his club, Napoli, he scored a lot of goals. He broke the record for the most goals in their franchise history. So I feel like the 90 million pounds or 110 million pounds that they did get from Manchester United will help them in the future, and they're already using it for their advantage in getting players like Dani Alves and all young players, which will help them win more championship, maybe even Champions League in the future, which they really needed a good defense.
So what's left for Manchester United? Well, Mourinho says he wants to sign one more player when he gets Pogba, and that's a big question for me.
But I think Mourinho is just saying that for people like Man U fans to be like patient.
They need more than that.
Like he's just saying that for them to be happy about Paul Pogba. They don't want him to be like, oh, they just had Paul Pogba.
Even though he has one player has a history with Mourinho, which is obvious, Juan Mata, which he already been subbed in from a 60. He's been subbed in from 60, then he's been subbed out from 90. It's ridiculous how they just want to do it because of greed.
I don't know. That was in Chelsea, but since he came to Manchester United, they have been liking with each other. So I hope it stays like that. But you'll just see how it goes in the future. So what? I have one more question for you. Yeah. Last question. What do you see? How do you see Manchester United doing now with the team that already have and Paul Pogba as their addition?
Okay. Well, otherwise, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been doing great so far, have been scoring goals ever since he played, and I just like to say they're going to be in a good position. I say they're going to be at least in, I say second or first place, in that case.
Prediction.
Bailey, he played great on the Community Shield. He was a player of the match. I loved how he played. It's amazing how he can do so much for just a young, talented player.
I feel like they will finish top 4 for sure. I don't know about second or first right now. I think as Man U fans, we need to be patient, or they need to be patient to see what goes on. They need to be patient with Mourinho, and I feel like he is the special one and he can deliver what he wants. I know they're going to finish top 4 for sure. They just need a Champions League place for right now. And that was it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys liked it. Comment, subscribe. Thank you.
Give me 5 likes, okay? See ya.